Okay, so I think the purpose of this meeting is to basically, define the buying and selling procedure of, SAMS TQLMA club members, and so that everybody can enjoy basically the best, return on investment and the best, simplest way of doing the gold and diamond trading. So you had a few questions, so I think I will, give the floor to you to, since you have reviewed everything and explain your background in the gold and diamond business, and that way we can firm up the procedures and then share it with everyone who is, engaged in gold and diamond business. So go ahead.
My first question is, I just want to be taken through an induction to know a starting point. Where do I start from? You take me through this procedure step by step. I want to engage into this opportunity and the support. How do I start?
Okay, so the procedure which we have simplified basically, and for everyone to make sure that we avoid time wasters and all the scammers which are out there, and 90% of the sort of offers which we see are generally scams. So our procedure is pretty straightforward, and we want everyone to join SAMS TQLMA Club as a corporate member with 5,300 PGC or 7,200 US dollars. Once they join the club, we can guarantee that they will be able to get better prices than they were getting in the past when they sell their door gold and rough diamonds to us. And we transform that rough diamonds into polished diamonds and door gold basically into the hallmark bullion in our LBMA approved refineries, which could be Metalor in Hong Kong, Arubis in Germany, or Ajman Emirates Gold Refinery, we are working with in Dubai. So the door gold will be transformed into a 99.99% hallmark bullion. And as a member, the member will be able to purchase the hallmark bullion at LBMA minus 2%. Everybody can do that. And depending on the quantities, like we are selling it to corporate buyers and billionaires and central banks at LBMA minus 4%. So depending on the quantity they are buying, we can adjust the discount accordingly, and everybody sort of gets the best value. And most of these transactions will happen ledger to ledger in the refinery of their choice, in the LBM approved refinery. Currently, we are doing this in Ajman Emirates Gold Refinery. So the procedure has been defined. An invoice will be issued on the seller's letterhead, basically to Ajman Emirates Gold Refinery, and they can start the process by bringing in whatever quantity of gold they have available as a trial transaction. It could be 5 kilograms or it could be 1 metric ton, depending on the capacity of the seller. So the seller can fill out the commercial invoice and then, get it attested with the Chamber of Commerce. And then, we will send the two documents, the enrollment form, filled out enrollment form, and the commercial invoice to Ajman Emirates Gold Refinery, and the process can begin. So that is, in a nutshell, our procedure for, gold and diamond. And all the facilitators, like I'm a facilitator in facilitating, this Hong Kong bullion transaction. So all the facilitators will be also rewarded with their, commission, depending on the project they do. So I think based on your presence in UK, we would like you to basically, conclude this 200 metric ton Hong Kong bullion transaction because the facilitator and the mandate is in London. His name is Mr. Robert Cohen. and he can conclude the transaction also in HSBC London. So that is what we want to do. And how the money which to execute this transaction comes from all our SAMS TQL Club members, because we are enhancing the budget of the NGOs, the budget of the universities, and the budget of the SMEs as well as individuals by 5% by offering them this gold and this hallmark bullion at LBMA minus 2%. So that way, all the clients whom will be selling the gold, they will be depositing their money in our HSBC London account. And then, we will be purchasing the gold in the 200 metric ton tranches, and then, delighting all our SAMS TQL Club corporate members as well as individual members also. So that is what the plan is. Any other question? You are unmuted. You are muted basically. Unmute yourself,
Okay.
please.
Yeah, also I'm asked just only members are the ones that can access this opportunity for buying gold bullion.
Correct. I think this is what our prerequisite is, that, we really don't want to, we want to really work with real players, and just this procedure of membership is simply to, exclude all the scammers out of the system. So it's basically a scam-proof two-step process. Whoever you are, whatever you are, you can become, and everybody can join SAMS TQL Club basically with 10 PGC or 20 Canadian dollars. So, and the corporate membership, the 20 Canadian dollar members will be able to purchase the gold at LBMA minus 2%, but the quantities will be smaller. We can purchase 1 kilogram, or, we can set up a limit to that. But when you become a corporate member with 5,300 PGC, you can purchase any quantity of gold and sell any quantity of gold to us. Okay, so there is no limit in terms of the transaction, quantity or the amount. So that's why we want the companies and the NGOs and the universities to join us as a SAMS TQL Club corporate member.
Okay, so a corporate member, this one, do you add some more subscription fee, or is that the same 72 that you mentioned before? Canadian dollars, $20?
No, $20 is an individual membership. Like our target is to make sure that the 2 billion mothers are enrolled in our program in SAMS TQL Club with 10 PGC or 20 Canadian dollar annual membership. Okay. And then if an individual joins with 5,300 PGC or $7,200, that's a life membership. They don't have to pay anything else after that. And once they become a 5,300 PGC members, they are getting all the other benefits of preschool to PhD education and number of other benefits which we are offering to SAMS TQL Club members. So depending on your capacity, you can start with 10 PGC or 20 Canadian dollars, and then move up, and earn whatever is your capacity. But everybody can start with 20 Canadian dollars, and then we work with them so that their skills are utilized, and then we groom them to really earn that 5,300 PGC or $7,200. And once they earn that much money, then obviously they will be enrolled in our Global Executive MBA program, and they will be provided with the right training and skills needed to move forward with the business. And in 53 months, those GEMBA professionals or students will be operating a $1 million PGC business, because they will be engaged in both gold and diamond business as well as our climate smart food business, which is a huge business, and everyone needs immunity boosting climate smart food and education and a good quality disaster proof home for their family, which we are offering to everybody.
Okay, this one I seem to have understood, picked it up, but I'm sure by practice I'm going to extend my skills. Then let's go on to the investment of the land. You were saying that how are we going to progress for the days? Yeah.
Regarding the land purchase, ideally the landowners will be enjoying an excellent ROI if they sign joint venture agreements with them. But if the landowner insists that they want to really sell the land, fine, we have the capability that our SAMS TQLMA club can basically purchase the land, or our NGOs, which we are working with, like Empowering Poor with, waste transformation. It's Dr. Paul Olivier's a nonprofit. So our nonprofit can then also purchase the land, and then that land will be transformed into our, SAMS Energime University Climate Smart Campus Town. Like we are purchasing a 163 acres a dairy farm in Texas, in Dallas, Texas, because the owner is not interested in doing a joint venture agreement. He wants to outrightly sell the land. So for $2 million, we are purchasing this dairy farm. And in that dairy farm, we'll be building our SAMS Energime University Climate Smart Campus Town. So both the options are available. The landowners which signs the JV will definitely, will be enjoying the benefits, for life, because we are setting up the campus, and the preschool to PhD education will be provided, and about $1 billion worth of investment is coming into that facility. So that, this is what we want the landowner to do. So we don't invest in purchasing the land. We ideally want to invest the money in building our, SAMS Wheel of Life Farm School, 700 home self-sustaining communities, as well as our campus towns.
Okay. So
that's
is there any contribution for a landowner or the receiver? Is there any upfront? Because that's where I normally find some challenges.
We negotiate depending on, the requirement of the land. Why the landowner is selling the land? Because he needs the funds to do something else, either to settle the debt or give, to their hires, or whatever is the reason for selling. Okay, so we try to solve that problem for the landowner, so that, whatever is their immediate need, we can satisfy their immediate need also. And we offer them as, basically the value of the land, equity will be provided to them, but then we can extend them Kardan Hasna and make sure that their immediate problems are solved. So, definitely they will be a part of our family. They will become SAMS TQLMA club members also, and enjoy all the benefits which every member will enjoy. So okay, that's a model.
Because others are saying that after we join in, all these type of opportunities are available, they experience later on that they are needed to pay service fee, processing fee in between the projects.
Yeah, the process is pretty simple. We start with this membership, and then, our, obviously, our experts, the legal team and everybody else will be working, and there will be a formal, official, legal and ethical contracts, which will be signed, with the landowners or with the gold and diamond miners. And then we will be investing in their land, basically in building our, university campuses. And in all university campuses, basically, we are building this SAMS Wheel of Life 700 home self-sustaining community. So our presence will be there in all university campuses, and that will be the starting point of transforming all the university campuses into climate smart facilities, and to solve this Omicron problem, because everybody needs, healthcare, and everybody needs a home and a sustainable income also. So this community, self-sustaining community, actually satisfies all those requirements.
Okay. So now I've got some, say, for example, I've got one who wants to sign in and be a member. What do I do next with this, the land or the receiver? Someone is signed in as a landlord, or someone with his land with gold and diamonds. What's the next step?
Next step is pretty simple. We already have shared a draft, a JV agreement. We already signed the agreements, like we have signed the agreement with the 1,500 square kilometer Angola gold and diamond mine, basically. And we have signed an agreement with a 65 square kilometer gold miner in Sierra Leone. So the model already exists. okay, that we have done these agreements and a similar agreements will be signed with everybody else. Whoever is a landowner, whether it's a dairy farm or any kind of a land, which we can transform into our campus town, we will use the same model, basically. So that way, the landowner will be enjoying better, returns from their land than their expectations.
Okay. So
Okay.
now, so yeah, I understand. So the only thing, they have to be members. Then are you able to do Zoom meeting with them?
Yes.
So that they meet you?
Yes.
Discuss what I want to start from, or maybe I can bring them on the platform one by one. Then you talk to them, because ideally, if they meet you now, we have arranged a Zoom meeting. They come, you explain to them, you take them through, then we take it for the next stage. They can sign in to pay. They be a member.
Correct. I think by sharing a video like this, there are probably answers to most of the question which a landowner or a gold miner or diamond miner might have. We will share this, openly with everybody, so everybody can review it, understand the whole process. And if they have additional questions, then those questions can be answered in the local languages also. Like, the languages of Africa, so, you can explain them in their local language as to what we are talking about. So each country representatives and our country experts will be actually dealing with the locals, in their own languages, so that everything is very crystal clear, and people who even don't understand English can learn in their own languages. Okay.
Yeah, okay, then I'm going to do that. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so I think this was a very fruitful meeting.
Yes.
After our initial session, and we will share this with everybody so that everybody knows, this is what our process is, and this is how we are transforming our planet into climate smart planet by enrolling all the mothers into SAMS TQL clock with just 10 PGC or 20 Canadian dollars. And then, corporate members can also enjoy the benefit by becoming a member with 5,300 PGC. And what we will do is we will link an engineer, a GEMBA student with that business, so that in 1,000 days, the performance of the business can be doubled. Okay, so that is what we are offering to the businesses. And the target, the graduation requirement of the GEMBA engineers or GEMBA professionals will be to establish 1 million PGC business in 53 months. So that is what their target is. So everybody will be working towards a very, very specific goals to meet. And then our job as a professor and all my fellow scientists and engineers and all of us and all the mothers will be really coaching and guiding all the children to accomplish and achieve the targets. So that's our role. Like, you are a teacher, I'm a professor, and as a teacher, we make sure that everybody is enabled. All the students gets what they need, just in time, and they apply it just in time and perform. So that is the plan.
Okay, the plan is very straightforward and clear. Excuse me. Excuse me. So what I plan to do is, I'm sure I've got some teams of who are waiting for this kind of investment. So what I was going to do is, what schedules can I put them, or maybe I can start by putting them on a schedule to have a Zoom meeting with you and myself, and we introduce them, we take them on to register to be members, to be a membership. From there now, I'm thinking we can take it from there. Yeah. My name is Teresa, is Mr. Mfadel is mentioned.
And I think if the name is difficult to pronounce, then, most of the people used to tell me Dr. M&M, and M&M is a nice, sweet name. Everybody remembers.
Okay. Yeah, Dr. M&M. Let me start engaging with the projects I have really stepped up. I will do business and will change the community. I'm so glad to meet you and have such kind of opportunity to be preferred as a person working with you.
Correct.
Let's make it a start.
And I think the bottom line is, like we mentioned before, is self-sustaining. Whatever we do will be self-sustaining and will be lasting for life. So we are not interested in doing any tactical things. Everything is strategic. Everyone who joins us will be enjoy all these benefits for life. Okay, so that's a model which we have developed, and it's a collective wisdom and experience of all the professors, scientists, and engineers. And they were able to do this during this lockdown period. So we are very thankful to COVID, that COVID actually gave us the opportunity to focus on how to delight everybody, and now we are ready to delight.
Yes. All right. Thank you.
Okay. So with that, we conclude, and we share it with everybody. And your agenda, very simple and straightforward. 2 billion mother is your agenda. Okay. Your goal basically to enroll in 2022.
Yes. Enrolling them. Yeah. All right. Okay.
Simple. It's a simple enrollment process. And I think with your kind of a profile and background, people don't have to worry about, asking too many questions, because when you know that, okay, Teresa, the wonderful lady from London, interested in transforming Africa into climate smart country, is a SAMS TQLMA Club corporate member and a director of SAMS TQLMA Global Uganda, I think everybody else will rest in peace.
Yes.
Okay.
I've got a positive relationship with the community already.
Yes,
so
you're already there. Yep.
Yes, we'll happen and we'll do business.
Yeah. So looking forward to really start the fresh month. January is ending now, and February is a very critical month for us. And we want to make sure that now we do less talking and more doing. We want to start executing the projects.
Yes. Then can I ask you a question? Because apart from the Kenya and Uganda that you have allocated me, I have other projects that are in Zambia, in Tanzania, in Namibia. I need to refer them to those ones who are responsible for the region.
You are basically leading the whole show, and you have the authority. Basically, I'm giving you that authority to sign the contracts for all Africa.
All right.
And basically, since you are in London, you can do the same thing in EU also. So your domain is European Union as well as Africa.
Okay.
That's your territory. You are very, very comfortable doing business in London, as well as you are an African. So, and a very, very qualified African lady, I believe. So you have the mandate basically to, do business in EU as well as in Africa.
Yeah, I'll do that. Thank you.
So please lead the show and delight all the mothers.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Yes, bye-bye.
Have a pleasant Sunday, and let's start the fresh week, with execution.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sure thing. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Bye-bye.